Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do another Hungarian dish. I'm going to make langosh, Hungarian fried bread. As you may know, we were in Budapest a couple of weeks ago, and when you're on the streets of Budapest, what you have to have is langosh. These are sold, on street corners kind of thing. They're very, very common and absolutely, completely unhealthy, but delicious. So I'm going to have a go at making them. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let's get on with it. Langosh, Hungarian fried bread. Right, I'm going to make about 6 langosh. So I've got 250 grams of plain all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of active dried yeast, and a 1/4 teaspoon of caraway seeds. So we'll just mix those dry ingredients together. And then we've got some liquids, got 100 ml of milk and 100 ml of soured cream. I'll mix those together in a jug. The soured cream is quite thick and chunky. So. Then add that to the dry ingredients. Give it a stir and you get a dough. And just like most bread type doughs, it needs to be kneaded for about 5 minutes, and you can do that by hand or you can use a stand mixer. Guess which one I'm doing. There we go, nice chunk of dough. So I've got a bowl, I'm going to oil it a little bit so the dough doesn't stick to it. And then cover it with plastic film and leave it in a warm place for an hour or 2 or 3 until it has doubled in size. Okay, see you later. Okay, several hours later, the dough has riz, and don't worry about those black dots, they are caraway seeds, not dead flies. So that's looking lovely. Now, your langosh only take a few minutes to cook, so I'm going to prep all the toppings first. So what we're going to have is soured cream and grated cheese and chopped parsley, and also possibly, I was going to say inauthentic, but I actually had this on the one that I had in Budapest, bacon, because bacon makes most things better. Oh yes. So I'll just chop the parsley. Grate the cheese. This is mature cheddar. I've seen recipes that specify the actual Hungarian cheese that you should use, which is similar to feta, and it's called Brizna or something like that. However, I would put money on the fact that what I had in Budapest was more like cheddar than feta. Now I'm just going to chop the bacon into little bits, and that needs to be fried until it's fairly crispy. These aren't the only toppings for your langosh, by the way. Mrs. KeefCooks had chicken paprikash on hers, and it wasn't like the one that I made the other day with big lumps of chicken on the bone. The chicken was cut down into teeny weeny cubes, but it was very tasty. Now to make the langosh, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of flour on the worktop. And tip out the dough. Just give it a modest pummeling to get the air out. And divide it into equal sized balls. So I'll just weigh that and divide it into 6 or 8 equal sized balls. So we've got 455 grams there. So divide by 6. Come on. Divide 455 by 6. 76 grams. 79, okay. 86. 79. Alright. So you want to flatten your balls of dough and roll them into little discs of about 6 inches across, like a mini pizza base. And set them aside until you need them. Now we're ready to cook the langosh. So I've got the big casserole dish. I'm going to put kind of just less than half fill it with vegetable oil and heat that up to 170 degrees. Then we just pop a couple of discs of dough in there and cook them for 1 or 2 minutes on each side till they're golden brown. And take them out and drain them on kitchen paper. Okay, let's assemble our langosh. I'm not 100% convinced about this because they're kind of hard and stiff, and I don't think they ought to be. But actually, the ones that we had in Budapest were a little bit like this, so I could be wrong. Yeah, so that was sour cream, cheese, parsley, and the fried bacon. Okay, taste test time, and we'll see. It's very tasty, but I don't think it's right. I've either overcooked it or it's gone quite hard and crunchy while it's been waiting around while I've been taking photos. Give it a go, but I think it's best if you go to Budapest first, or anywhere else in Hungary, and see what they do and copy that. There you go. Langosh, Hungarian flatbread, street food, and on. Thanks for watching. See you next time.